of schedule, 12:28 local time. Now, Ball yesterday, 11 strikeouts, a perfect game, and somehow she's only a freshman.
Wow. I guess we'll be seeing a lot of her this year, for sure.
And the next 3 years, I think.
Yeah. I'm sure the Big 12 is going to be excited that Oklahoma's leaving the Big 12.
Yeah, this will be a conference matchup in a couple of years.
Yes.
Jordy Ball, the freshman, consensus #1 recruit last year, coming out of high school in Nebraska. Malloy gets hit by a pitch, so Tennessee has their leadoff hitter, a speedster, aboard.
Yeah, right here is just trying to come down and in for a strike. It just got a little too close.
Malloy will head to first on that one.
So Amanda Ayala, the right fielder, digs in.
Right fielder Amanda Ayala.
And just like that, the perfect game out the window.
Jordy Ball, that's the first base runner against her in this event after the perfect game yesterday.
Yeah, it's definitely a good start for Tennessee to get the leadoff on.
Ayala takes a strike. Ayala from New Jersey, grad student. Batting .286 on the year. Jordy Ball digs in. 0-1. Malloy thought about stealing second. She is always a threat on the base paths. Led the SEC with 37 steals last season.
And look for her to try to go to second, especially first inning. Tough pitcher in the circle.
One. There goes the runner. Oklahoma turns two anyway. Picture perfect 6-4-3 double play from the Sooners, even with Kiki Malloy in motion.
Yeah, that's hit right at her. Shortstop's moving towards the bag on the steal.
Double play will keep the bases clean.
Couldn't be any more perfect than that.
How about that glove flip from the shortstop, Grace Lyons?
She's got good feel. She's been a really good shortstop for a long time, and goes to show you that just like they're blessed offensively, they could do it defensively too.
McKenna Gibson, freshman from Santa Clarita here in Southern California. Batting with 2 outs and the base is empty, so just as quickly as Jordy Ball allows a runner to get on base, the Oklahoma defense makes the bases empty once again.
That was a good move on Tennessee's part to put the runner in motion. Try to
just make
create
something
a hole.
happen.
Yeah, I mean, if she hits that ball anywhere towards the pull side, that ball's probably in the gap. The shortstop had already gone to the bag, and it was a hard hit ball.
Jordy Ball, still haven't seen her give up a hit here at Mary Nutter. Called strike. Let's get you the full numbers after yesterday's perfect game. Jordy Ball, 5-0, a 0 ERA. She allowed 1 unearned run against UCLA. In that game, she struck out 14. 45 strikeouts, 4 walks, and 26 innings and a third. Opponents batting .072 against her.
Yeah, those are some tough numbers. Playing for 1 run, have to, especially early. If you could get 2 or 3, that'd be a bonus, but should be a tight matchup if both pitchers pitch like they can.
Swinging and a foul back off the bat of Gibson.
Gibson's a true freshman.
Batting third.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big spot in a lineup of a very successful Tennessee team. Comes in with great experience. Travel ball from the Athletics Mercado organization here in California.
Strikeout, and they'll face a familiar pitcher on the mound. Erin Edmondson, a transfer to Tennessee, but she spent much of her college career in the Big 12 pitching for Texas Tech.
Yeah, she brings a wealth of experience against Oklahoma, and years past she's thrown a lot against them and had some success. Has actually held them for a while, so it should be a good matchup for the lefty.
Usually in these events, you're facing teams from out of conference, and so it's an adjustment because these are players you haven't seen before, but not the case here.
Getting going for the Sooners.
Tiare Jennings to lead things off. She's led off multiple games with a home run here at Mary Nutter. Got to be careful with the first pitch to her. This time she lays off, takes a strike. Now Jennings homered to lead off in their 10-0 win against Cal State Fullerton yesterday, and then earlier today against Arizona. The Sooners 13-0.
Yeah, I like the matchup of Edmondson being left-handed. Has good stuff, especially on the arm side, and experience against this OU lineup.
So Jennings with 2 more home runs in our early game, leading the country with 9 home runs now. This is only the 14th game for the Sooners.
And that's the one pitch that she threw yesterday that was impressive. The backdoor arm side curveball to right-handed hitters. Being a lefty, it looks like it's going to stay off the plate and comes back around.
Swinging a fly ball center field, but Kiki Malloy has room. She makes the catch, and that's the first out of the inning. Tennessee, we saw them yesterday. They beat UC San Diego via the run rule at 8-0. But then they lost in their second game against Oregon State. They're 3-1 in this event so far. They enter with a record of 9-4 on the season. 17th ranked team coming into the weekend. Grace Lyons batting, the shortstop. First pitch swinging, hammered to right center field. Boomer Sooner.
Another one over the fence for the Sooners. Number 3 will touch all of them here.
I'm just shaking my head at this point. 1-0 Oklahoma.
They're just incredible hitters. Ball stayed up. That ball was over the heart of the plate, and good
Next
hitters
up for
usually
the
don't miss those.
Sooners, Number 78, Jocelyn Allo.
Jocelyn Allo. It seems like everybody but Allo for Oklahoma has homered so far over the past couple of days. Of course, Allo, the one with all the weight on those broad shoulders, on the verge of making history. Tied with Lauren Chamberlain for the NCAA record, 95 career home runs. The phones are once again out.
I think they probably need to have a charging station for everybody following OU this weekend. That video takes up all the juice.
I actually heard that yesterday from a fan. That was a good pitch to hit, but Allo watches it go by for strike 1. Yeah, I heard a fan yesterday saying, my phone's running out of battery because we're recording the entire at-bats each time she's up.
Yeah. Holding the phone for that long, too, is probably...
It's a workout.
Yeah, it probably makes your fingers or wrists ache.
1-0 Oklahoma on what else? A home run. Allo takes.
It's a great at-bat.
Ball 4, works a walk. She hasn't been shy about taking her base.
Kinsey Hansen for the Sooners.
So the Sooners in game 1 today, 4 home runs. Jennings hit 2, Hansen hit 1, and Johns hit 1. 35 home runs for Oklahoma in 14 games so far. Kinsey Hansen, a junior from nearby Norco, Digging in with 1 on and 1 out, already a run home. Let's go to Tolly Anderson. She's got more.
Tiari Jennings hit 2 home runs in the last game. Jocelyn Allo here is just hoping to break the record. I've got a young softball player here, Serenity, who lives in California, and you said you've been to Mary Nutter before. How is that experience like?
It's always a great experience to come out here and watch some great college softball, especially when it's competitive. We love to see all the home runs, all the players just doing a great job out here.
We have OU and Tennessee right now. Which team are you rooting for?
I'm not choosing one. I have a few friends on each team, so just a good game.
Are you here just for today or for the whole weekend? We got tomorrow too.
Just today.
So well, thank you so much. Hopefully Allo will break this record for us here.
Allo, first base now. Thanks for that, Tolly. Great interview. That's what this event's all about. I wonder who that girl's friends are on these two teams. I wish I had cool friends like that.
Yeah, she speaks well. Very mature, good voice. Sounds like she's been interviewed before.
She's getting ready to play in this event in a few years. Hansen takes up high. The catcher might have been crossed up there. There's Allo, still on the verge of history.
I think that's the one thing with Edmondson. She tries to throw that curve into righties, and she gets under it just a tad and shoots up like a rise ball.
Hansen fights that one off. So a run home for Oklahoma. All the numbers just circling around it in my head right now, trying to do all the math. Oklahoma with 6 home runs yesterday as a team. 5 more today, so that's 11 in 2 days at this event. I mean, this is like the 27 Yankees.
For sure. The murder's row, they called them.
And that's without Jocelyn Allo hitting a home run. That's just all her teammates getting in on the action.
Yeah, the one cool thing is that she's been on base because she's not chasing. And
strikeout as Edmondson gets Kinsey Hansen for the 2nd out of the inning. Jana Johns will bat now.
And there's that pitch I was just talking about. That curve has a little bit of a upspin.
Jana Johns.
It's a good pitch if people chase it.
Jana Johns with a home run earlier today. Takes a called strike, 0-1.
It's a well-located pitch down in the zone and into a righty. A lot of times righties will give up on that pitch just thinking it's going to stay out.
Up high for a ball. Edmondson, no slouch in the circle. The grad transfer, 5-1 with an ERA of 1.19. Allo, the runner at first after working a walk. Grace Lyons homered, and that's how Oklahoma has a 1-0 lead.
Change up, just missed just by a few inches. She's working both sides of the plate well. Mixing in a change already.
Ball 3.
And there's that curve that you have to be a disciplined hitter to lay off of that because it's got so much depth to it that a lot of times the ball might just spin out of the zone just like it did there.
Fouled away. Aaron Edmondson fighting through this tough Oklahoma lineup.
And that pitch right there as a lefty, that screwball that fades away from a righty is a really good pitch. If you could get a lefty to learn to throw that.
Swing and a drive. Malloy out of room in center. Another Oklahoma bomb, and the Sooners have a 3-0 lead.
That'll bring 2 across this one. They do not like keeping the balls on this field.
The Boomer Sooner chants start again as Jana Johns crushes one to center.
Yeah, that ball middle in or middle away. It was up in the zone. If that ball's down, you got a chance to maybe have some bad contact, but that ball stayed up and
Next
she
up
hit it
for
well.
the Sooners,
Hot hitter for Oklahoma right now.
Taylon Snow.
The Johns homered a 3-run shot against Arizona. And now a home run in a second straight game for the transfer. Johns now has 6 homers on the year. Most of these Oklahoma hitters, they lead other teams in home runs, and yet they're 5th or 6th on this squad. They've hit, again, math not my strong suit, but that's now 37 home runs for the Sooners, and this is their 14th game.
Most Division I programs don't hit 37 home runs in a season.
Crazy.
They've hit them in 2.5 weeks of the season.
Yeah, they've still got the rest of this game and a game tomorrow.
And against frontline pitching.
And they get every team's best shot. That pitch misses inside to Taylon Snow.
But hitting is contagious. That's the one blessing that a great team has, is momentum is big. Scoring first is always the key.
Foul ball up the first baseline. So 3-0 Sooners, 2 more big flies for OU. Lyons and Johns. We're still waiting on that Alo blast, but her teammates are doing the work for her. Pitch from Edmondson misses upstairs.
And that's where she gets a little bit of trouble. She's trying to throw that curve down and away to a lefty, which would be into a righty, obviously. And it stays up at times, and that's where they're going to do some damage to that pitch.
Ball 4. Snow reaches. Oklahoma doing damage against Tennessee early. 3-0 Sooners, and now a meeting in the circle for the Volunteers. So far, #1 Oklahoma has been the cream of the crop. First pitch to Alyssa Brito. The Oregon transfer takes up and in.
Yeah, getting out of that first inning right here has been a struggle, but she's going to have to find a way to get out, give her team a chance.
Base hit into left field. The shortstop Davis dove, but couldn't get there. Oklahoma just keeping the gears moving as Brito singles. Snow moves to second base.
She got out and around of that pitch.
Batting now for the Sooners. Simpson deals, strike 1. Oklahoma running out of ways to describe them. Donahue, the junior from Mustang, Oklahoma, batting. Swinging a slow roller to short. Davis fields. Had to work around the base runner, and she throws Donahue out at first. So
there's probably not a more excited player to face their old team.
Pooney swings the first pitch. 0-1. Pooney batting .300, 1 home run, 10 runs batted in. From Southern California. Carson, to be specific, just south of Los Angeles. Jordy Ball delivers. Still haven't seen her give up a hit. She misses low with that pitch.
You know, what's funny is that today's her approach today is she's been trying to throw drop balls. So it goes to show you she can throw the ball up, down, side to side. Crazy.
Pooney gets a hold of one down the left field line, but this one winds up well foul. Pooney trying to become the first player at this event to get a hit against Jordy Bahl. Fans are packed in to watch the top team in the country, hoping to see history as well.
For sure. Great atmosphere, great day to be at the yard.
Any day's a great day to be at the ballpark, but today especially, the sun's out in Southern California. I wish if you're watching at home you could smell it too. The grill, the kettle corn. That's what it's all about. Great environment, and of course you can't beat that view with the mountains in the background.
No, absolutely not. There's some snow on top of the peak.
Pooney, strike 3 called. Jordy Bahl picks up where she left off yesterday.
Next up for the Balls, number 15, Ivy
I love it
Davis.
just how great of command she has for being a freshman.
It seems like she hits her spot every pitch.
She's got a good idea. I mean, you said it best, pitch. Like, you got to know how to pitch.
Know how to pitch, she certainly does. Jordy Bahl, that's a name you are going to be hearing for a long, long time. And we're getting just a taste of it here. The true freshman pitching in the Mary Nutter Collegiate Classic. First time for her at this event. Oklahoma regulars here. Number 98 delivers. Ivy Davis, the grad student and shortstop for Tennessee batting.
I really like this kid, Davis. She's really smooth on defense.
Got some power too, 4 home runs on the season for the Volunteers. Swing and a miss, 1-2.
The drop ball is just falling off the table.
Not much you can do with that pitch.
No, tough. You just got to look for the pitch elevated in the zone a little bit more to put some good barrel on it.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Third strikeout already for Bahl. She gets Davis, another SoCal native from Huntington Beach.
It's a well-located drop ball right there down the way.
Ashley Morgan.
Just shoots out of the zone at the last second.
Ashley Morgan batting from the left side. She's the first baseman for the Vols, the Lady Vols. Outside.
I wonder where Coach Ralph Weekly, I seen him yesterday.
Okay.
Don't know where he's sitting, but now that he's retired, he's probably more nervous than he was when he coached in the stands somewhere.
Tennessee managed by his wife, Karen Weekly. The two were co-head coaches for 20 years. Ralph retired after last year, so Karen running the ship solo now. It's got to be an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, for sure. He's such good people, too. He's always been great to me, out recruiting or competing against him. He's a good man, always giving me good advice.
Swing and a miss by Morgan. Karen Weekly has done a lot for this program. Tennessee, they've gone to the College World Series 7 times under the Weekleys. Finished as the runner-up both in 2007 and 2013.
Never won it.
Nope.
Been there.
Shows how hard it is.
Yes. I know Coach Martin at Florida State Baseball, I think he's been there, I don't know, 13, 14 times and never won a national championship, and he finally retired. His son took over the program now.
It's not easy. That's why you see a program like Oklahoma, they've won it 5 times. That's impressive, not just to get there, but to win it all when you get to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you just got to be firing on all cylinders, and you got to be sometimes lucky but good enough to win.
Called strike, and it's a full count now. Yeah, skill and luck.
Yeah, my dad used to say, you got to be lucky sometimes, but you got to be talented enough to where luck helps you.
Exactly, yeah, you got to be in a position where being lucky actually matters.
And talent, if they mix those two together, then you got a formula.
Another strikeout for Jordy Ball.
Ada Coleman.
Coleman swings the first pitch, fouls it back. Three 3-0 Sooners, a couple of home runs for OU in the first inning. Nicholas Simpson gets a bouncer to first. Morgan does it all herself. One out.
She's got her hands up in the air.
Oh, so is a foul ball? Nope.
She's trying to.
Next up for the Sooners, number 23.
Well, it's
Tiare Jennings.
Interesting.
One out.
Thought maybe the ball hit in the foot, but if you keep running, that probably doesn't help.
Nope. Here's Tiare Jennings. She's brought the boom for Oklahoma from San Pedro, south of LA. 2 homers in game 1, including the game ender against Arizona.
That was an absolute tank.
And she homered to, how about this? I'm just realizing this. She homered to lead off the game and she homered to finish the game.
It's hard to do.
She bookended the game with home runs.
I don't think Ricky Henderson ever did that.
No home run here. Nice play by Davis at short. The backhand pick, and she gets Jennings at first.
I'm telling you, I like that kid. He's got good feel for the position.
Next up for the Sooners,
Very
number 3,
athletic, good feet, good
Grace
hands,
Lyons.
good touch, throwing the ball across the diamond. It's a tough play.
Grace Lyons will try and extend the inning. Jocelyn Allo is on deck, but Lyons would have to reach base. She's already homered in this ball game. Oklahoma with a 3-0 lead, bottom of the second. That's Allo in the on-deck circle. Ball 2. Nicholas Simpson has pitched just 3 innings so far this year. Talk about a tough assignment. The freshman coming in after Aaron Edmondson couldn't get out of the first inning. Chopper to short. Ivy Davis makes it look easy. Phil Hopwood, our producer, as Riley West, the catcher, fouls one off. Want to shout him out along with Kyle Grover, Doug Cicitano. They're the directors, and our graphics guy, Tommy Crisafulli. Thanks so much to our entire Flow Sports crew. This is a really tough event with so many games over a 4-day span, and it's in a unique venue, but they do a great job getting all the action to you guys. We're just happy to be here. Riley West, the batter, against Jordy Ball. 2 hitless innings, but she isn't perfect today. She did hit Kiki Malloy, the leadoff hitter.
You mean she can't be perfect every time?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
She's got a good chance to do it
Fouled away.
with that kind of stuff.
Tennessee still does not have a hit. I know it's early, but when Jordy Ball's in the circle, anything's possible.
Yeah, I mean, Tennessee's going to bring a lot of great talent to the box, so I'm looking forward to this.
Strike 3 called. 5 strikeouts in a row for Jordy Bahl. She hit the first batter, then got a double play. Since then, strikeout, 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 strikeout.
Weber.
Madison Weber batting, just 1 for 16 on the season. They call her Maddie, the left fielder. First pitch is low, ball 1. 3-0 the score. Oklahoma looking to improve to 14-0. The Sooners already with 11 run rule wins this year. They beat the 8th ranked team in the country, Arizona, 10-2 in our early game.
It was quite a show.
Every time this Oklahoma team plays, it's a show, and the fans travel. It's a traveling circus right now. The Sooners actually haven't played a home game. They will next week against Minnesota.
Hopefully it's not 36 like it is today.
The pitch misses high for ball 3, so Bahl in a little bit of trouble. Minnesota, the Golden Gophers not here. We did see an actual Gopher yesterday, remember that?
Yeah, the one guy's trying to feed him, trying to get bitten by him.
That's a non-sanctioned animal here at Mary Nutter, but there are tons of dogs here, all good boys and girls. I'm a big believer in all dogs are good dogs. They're all going to heaven.
No, they're a blessing. I think the Creator created all living things, but I'm right there with you.
The dogs, there's nothing that beats the friendship of a dog.
Yeah.
My dog named Matt because growing up in LA, my favorite player was Matt Kemp.
It's a great player.
Just trying to tie everything back into the baseball, softball vibe.
Yeah, my son, his name is Matthew Ripken. I named
It's
him.
a great name.
Yeah, I named him after one of my favorite players of all time, Cal Ripken. It was a cool story. I got to meet him and hang out with him at Ole Miss at a football game at a suite.
Swinging and a miss, strike 3. 6 straight strikeouts for Jordy Bahl.
We had some recruits in town,
Next
and
up for the Balls, number 4.
we were
Hannah Fox.
walking up to the stadium, and I saw him, and I told the recruits' parents, like, that's Cal Ripken. They're like, what would he be doing here at Ole Miss? I was like, I don't know, but that's him. I know him. We walked by, he made eye contact with me, and he looked at me, because I know him from Baltimore, because I coached for the Orioles. Wound up having conversation with him, and
Fox lays down a bunt, thrown out. The catcher Hansen with a nice play to get the 9-hitter, Anna Fox. We'll get.
Jocelyn Allo.
Here we go, Jocelyn Allo against the freshman Nicholas Simpson. Ball 1. The Sooners with 6 home runs yesterday. 6 today. Allo looking to get in on the action.
as the crowd goes quiet.
Yeah, it's like a golf event when she's at the plate. Everyone's got their phones out. It's nerve-wracking. Can't imagine what's going through her head. Well, she's not getting much to hit. It's 3 balls and no strikes. So 3 trips to the plate earlier today. 4 in each of the games yesterday. Called strike, it's 3-1.
Got it.
Right down the middle, good curveball drops in. And it's 3-2. Alo walked, scored on the Johns home run in the first. Big swing, and the count remains full. Full count to Jocelyn Alo. Here it comes. She's going for it. Alo, this is her 13th plate appearance so far at the Mary Nutter Classic. No home runs, but it's not as if she's played poorly. She's reached base most of her times up.
Yeah, she's doing what she needs to do, is get on base as a, teammate.
If there weren't foul poles, that would be the record.
For sure.
Maybe a little anxious. Yeah, she's hit 3 that have left the ballpark behind us, the Yankee field. Another 3-2. And she takes ball 4. I'm starting to get nervous watching. Another walk, Jocelyn Alo. That is the 3rd walk she's drawn in 2 games today. Well, like I said, she grew up idolizing Barry Bonds. Now she knows what it's like to be Barry Bonds, the way she's getting treated by pitchers as Kinsey Hansen digs in.
I'm surprised they don't have someone like ESPN just following her around for this.
That would be a great behind the scenes
30
why for
not?
30.
Yeah, that'd be so great to do a documentary on it. I'd do it if I
want to see that. Hansen chops one up the middle. Nice play at second by Fox, and she turns a double play.
Yeah, we were just talking about that yesterday about the softball, how coaches always make sure to approach the umpire with any change because there's so much going on.
Next up for the Sooners,
It's hard for us to keep track of.
Jana Johns.
Here's Jana Johns. Yeah, great double play from the second baseman, Anna Fox.
Because that happens. There's so many rules, re-enter, flex, DP, this and that.
Johns takes a strike. It's 0-1.
It's definitely an advantage if you know all the ins and outs.
Yeah, that's part of the game. It's a chess match.
Yeah, especially a person like Karen that's been around for a long time.
That ball drilled to left off the bat of Jana Johns, and it's a home run. Another OU blast. 4-0 Sooners. Blink and you could miss a home run.
For sure.
That's the second home run for Jana Johns, the South Carolina transfer.
That just ball down the middle again. That ball gets out of here in a hurry. It's just what you would call a wall scraper, line drive that just get it almost off the top of the wall.
Next up for the Sooners, number 5, Taylor
Johns with her
Snow.
3rd home run of the day. Second in this game. She had a 3-run blast against Arizona. Have yourself a day. Taylor Snow batting.
She's just a little bit caliente this weekend.
A little bit. I'd say a lot of bit. Johns now has 6 home runs on the season when you add in her 3 today. Snow swings, fouls it back. 4-0 Sooners. 3 more home runs for OU. My head is spinning. Snow from nearby Chino Hills.
For the day, for sure.
A hat trick for Jana Johns as here's Kiki Malloy against Jordy Ball. Swing and a miss. Malloy, the only batter to reach base against Ball so far this weekend. The junior from Washington. Both her parents star athletes at UW, but she decided to go to the Smoky Mountains.
To the south.
0-1. Called strike. She didn't want to play for the Apple Cup. She wanted to play on Rocky Top.
Yeah, that rhymes. I like it.
Spent any time in Tennessee. I lived there for 3 years. Boy, you hear Rocky Top every day, it seems like. Ground ball to short. Lions on to first, and Malloy is retired. Jordy Ball still is not allowed a hit. She pitched a perfect game yesterday against Cal State Fullerton. Other than hitting Kiki Malloy in the first inning, nothing doing against her. She's retired 8 in a row since. Here's Amanda Ayala, the right fielder, against Ball. We'll see if Tennessee can finally do some damage.
Balls, number 13, Amanda Ayala.
Ayala, the grad student from New Jersey. I lived in Jackson, Tennessee, on the other side of the state. That's the west side of the state when I was working in minor league baseball for 3 years. But we'd play the Tennessee Smokies, who play right outside of Knoxville, where UT is.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful area. That's where Dollywood is, Gatlinburg. Beautiful country out there. And just like Oklahoma fans like saying Boomer Sooner, Tennessee fans like singing Rocky Top.
That's right.
Ayala takes outside. Sounds like our sideline reporter, Tolly Anderson, has an interview. Tolly, go ahead.
Lance Gibson here. McKenna is his daughter, freshman on Tennessee. Now, I saw you yesterday and you were standing, and you're standing again today. Are you nervous? What's the deal?
A little bit of both. Nerves, packed house today. A lot of people come out supporting all the other teams, so a little bit of both.
California native here.
Native, yes.
Grew up watching, you said, coming to Mary Nutter.
Yes.
But what a great time it is now to watch your daughter play in this tournament.
That's the terrific experience of it. We've been coming here since she was in 10U. Now, she was seeking the autographs back in the day. Now to see all the young girls aspiring to be on the stage as they get older. That's really what it's all about, giving back to the next generation.
And to see your daughter in beautiful sunny California instead of the 36-degree weather, but I'm sure you'll go catch her out there too.
I will definitely be catching her out there, as many SEC games and series as I can get to, and just excited to see her in Lady Ball gear.
You're awesome. Great dad. Thank you, Lance.
Thank you so much, Tom.
Back to you, Brandon.
Thanks, Tolly. Well, McKenna's actually on deck, so we'll let Dad watch her bat. That's the coolest thing to hear. Little girl who came here and was getting autographs, now she's giving them. Ayala takes ball 4, just the second base runner for Tennessee. And now we'll see if McKenna Gibson can do something with her dad watching.
Yeah, it's a really cool feeling when, as a ball player, you get to that status where young kids ask you for your autograph, and you always want to try to give back.
Next up for the ball.
Here is Gibson
Number
from Southern
24,
California, Santa
McKenna
Clarita,
Gibson.
north of LA, went to Saugus High. True freshman for Tennessee, batting against another true freshman, Jordy Ball. Swinging a chopper to short. One out at second, on to first, but Oklahoma cannot turn 2. Lions, the shortstop, did a nice job getting the lead runner at second base. Ultimately, though, not hit hard enough for a double play.
No, and it was to the hole, but that was a great play on her part to just be smart enough to know that she probably only has one option, is to go to second. Makes a spectacular play.
Zeta Pooney, the Oklahoma transfer from Carson, California. 1 on, 2 out. Tennessee still without a hit. But Jordy Ball, I guess I could say tongue-in-cheek, off her game today. She was perfect yesterday. What's going on? She's allowed 2 Lady Vols to reach base today. A hit batter in the first and a walk here in the 4th.
She's slacking today.
Unbelievable. Pooney fouls that one off. Tennessee, I mean, what do you do when you're facing a pitcher like that?
I mean, realistically, you just want to be confident that you could square her up or have a good at-bat for your teammates. We did that a lot when we first started facing Kelly Barnhill in the SEC. Our kids started just, I told them, it's just all about your approach mentally. Like, the pitcher's good, but you can be just as good. You got to believe that, because good things happen when you have a positive mindset, especially at this level and in these big moments. Got nothing to lose.
Tennessee down 4-0 against Oklahoma. 1-1. Off the glove of the pitcher, ball and into right field. Gibson into third, and behind her, Pooney safe at second. So the Vols get something going. A hard hit bouncer off the glove of the pitcher, ball, and the Lady Vols have 2 on. That's got to go down as a hit, right? Tough play for Ball.
Yeah, it's definitely a hit. A ball ricocheted, tough play for the pitcher. Just found a hole, and good base running right there by Gibson, going first to third on that.
Yeah, she goes first to third on the single. Pooney into second on the throw to third, and now it looks like Karen Weekly wants to make a change of some sort. Might be on the bases. Ivy Davis, good hitter, due up for Tennessee today.
Ivy Davis.
Here's Ivy Davis batting. Ground ball to first, tough play, off Snow, throw home, no out recorded, and a run scores for Tennessee. It's 4-1. Hard hit off the bat of Davis, and Taylon Snow at first just couldn't handle it. Wound up not having a play. All smiles for Tennessee as they finally figured out a way to do some damage against Jordy Ball, something we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, tough play. Drop ball down away, just smokes it. Tough play for the first baseman. Just bad hop and fumbles the ball. And we were just talking about this yesterday, how right there if the pitcher goes to cover like baseball, that's an out. But she kind of stood in the middle of the field.
What's going on here? The home plate umpire comes out in front of the plate. That's Bill Plant.
Number 7, Ashley Morgan.
Looks like we've got everything in order. Is he saying the count's already 0-1?
I think it's called an illegal pitch.
Okay, or 1-0, yeah. Runners at first and third. So they're giving Ivy Davis a base hit on that hard hit ball to first.
Really?
At least right now. If it stands, that's an earned run. Fouled away. Jordy Ball coming into this one had not allowed an earned run. Oklahoma coming into this weekend had not allowed an earned run as a team. They did give up 1 to Long Beach State yesterday. So this would be their second earned run allowed of the season. Coming into today, well, actually they gave up a couple of runs, 1 earned to Arizona earlier. Anyways, you get the picture. 2-1 pitch outside for ball 3. Well, coming into today, Oklahoma outscoring their opponents 116-5. They beat Arizona 10-2, now in front of Tennessee 4-1 as Jordy Ball finds herself in a bit of trouble. Tennessee's dugout trying to get the offense going. Morgan took a big hack at that high rise ball, but that's a tough pitch to do damage with.
Yeah, she's definitely going to get the same pitch, especially with that last swing on that pitch.
Line drive, foul up the third base line. The full count, the runner on first, Davis in motion.
She tried it.
Full count, runners at first and third. Tennessee with a run home against Jordy Bahl.
Runner on first should get a good jump, find the ball at contact. Maybe they could go first to third on the ball in the gap, or they said.
Ashley Morgan strikes out swinging. Alyssa Brito will get us started.
Alyssa Brito.
Right-handed batter. She singled in the first inning. That ultimately knocked out Tennessee's starter, Erin Edmondson. But the true freshman, Nicola Simpson, has done a nice job in relief. And there's a called strike poured in.
Yeah, she's doing a good job in the circle for being a freshman. Keeping the ball down on both sides of the plate. Producing ground balls on that drop ball. But that's the key. That's the key to holding a big lineup like this.
Brito swings, hits one foul over towards the playground down the first base line. Yeah, even if the kids don't like softball, there's a playground here.
Yeah, I mean, kids, that happens. Kids get bored sometimes. They want to be moving around.
Well, it's a lot of softball if you stay all day.
Yes.
Brito swings, rips one foul up the third base line.
I know my son, when I was in Baltimore, some of the perks we had at that level, you have childcare during the game, and my wife used to take him down to the nursery there at the stadium, drop him off, and go enjoy the game out, you know, with the rest of the wives up in one of the suites or something like that.
That sounds nice as Brito takes outside. Well, here I guess you could just leave the kid on the jungle gym, just, you know, tell some random guy to watch him.
Yeah, I did see a kid yesterday was on the ground. He must have broken his arm. He was
my
screaming.
goodness.
The EMS guys were over there, ran over there. He was laying on the ground, not moving, really just crying.
Strikeout looking, and the freshman Simpson pumped up. That's her first strikeout of the ball game. Well, hopefully nobody gets hurt today. Take a look at this pitch.
Yeah, there you go. Little screwball in. Hitter thought it was just a little off the plate, but rung her up.
Mackenzie Donahue batting from the right side. Hitting just 190. Hard ground ball to third, but Zeta Pooney is there. Nice play to her left. And Donahue, now the second out of the inning.
She's got great feel at third. She made some really good plays yesterday. Got good range, soft hands, good feet.
Jada Coleman heading to the batter's box for the Sooners.
Here's Jada Coleman, the center fielder, sophomore from Texas. Simpson delivers. Strike one.
This kid's doing a great job getting ahead, not being intimidated by Oklahoma.
Well, I think she's a true freshman. Maybe she doesn't know how big a deal this is. She's just shrugging her shoulders, going to work.
I mean, that's definitely going to help her grow.
Two strikes.
Little combo right there, change up, good touch. I like it.
Yeah, Edmondson started, gave up a couple of home runs, 3 runs in the first. Simpson on the hook for 1 run, but that's it. The 0-2. Fouled away. That one hit off the batter, Coleman, in the box. 4-1 Oklahoma. One of 5 games going on right now. We've got Missouri and Washington behind us. Utah and Cal State Northridge. Long Beach State and Texas Tech. San Diego and Iowa State. So if you're here in the middle of the day during this event, you can watch 5 different D1 softball games as Coleman rips one into center, a base hit.
That ball is tattooed to. Good piece of hitting right there. Mistake by the pitcher.
For the Sooners, number 23, Tiare Jennings.
Caught a little too much of the plate.
Tiare Jennings, the batter. She's become the breakout star of this event for Oklahoma, with Jocelyn Alo getting pitched around quite a bit. First pitch is low. Jennings, a sophomore from San Pedro. Karen Weekly, the head coach for Tennessee. Looks like she might be making a change.
It's kind of an awkward situation.
All right, so it's 1-0. Jennings takes high 2-0. I think maybe they just didn't get to the change in time, didn't realize, oh, she's still on the mound or in the circle. Jada Coleman, the runner at first. So McCachran takes over. Simpson, you saw a highlight of her one strikeout against Alyssa Brito. 2-0. Up and in. McCachran going right at Tiare Jennings, the breakout star of this tournament, with 2 home runs in game 1 today.
So my question to you is, the pitcher of record on the count is the previous one, right?
No, not if it's 1-0.
Oh, okay.
If it was, well, it depends on what the, but 1-0, this will go on McCachran.
Majority pitches or something? Oh,
So basically the way it works, it's almost always the pitcher who comes in second. The only way it isn't, oh, that's off the glove of McCachran. Nice play at short by Davis, and they get the force out. Wow. First pitch from Jordy Ball to Riley West, fouled away. So Ball pitched a perfect game yesterday as West tries to do some damage against her. Finally, in the 4th inning, a run on 2 hits against her. So Jordy Ball no longer perfect here at Mary Nutter. 0-1, fouled back, 0-2. West, Weber, and Fox. That's a good basketball team. Jerry West, Chris Weber, Rick Fox.
Yep.
I don't know why that's what just went through my,
guys.
yeah, no, I don't know why that, I guess California.
Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers, and Chris Weber, of course, great with the Sacramento Kings. Anyways, it's the bottom 3rd in Tennessee's lineup. The 17th ranked Lady Vols looking to pull off the upset. Oklahoma unbeaten this season. Ball misses upstairs.
Speaking of Weber, like, did you see that stuff going on the other day with his former teammate?
Yeah, Juwan Howard suspended for the final 5 games of the regular season. He threw a punch at the Wisconsin assistant coach. Pretty crazy.
It's funny how he kind of like went to grab his face or something.
That ball drilled to left. Bye-bye. Riley West leaves the yard, and Tennessee is down by just 2.
Another one over the fence for the Vols. Gotta cut the lead a little bit.
It's a great at-bat. The big mistake, ball right over the heart of the plate. She drove that. That ball is way deep. Ball's hit 270.
That ball heading towards the mountains behind the field. Riley West with her first home run of the season, the sophomore from Eastvale, California. So Jordy Ball, I don't want to say looking a little vulnerable because she's still pitching a great game, but based on the high standards she's set as Maddie Weber digs in, we're starting to see put it this way, after yesterday's perfect game, I was unsure if I'd see a run scored against her.
Yeah.
Now Tennessee has 2.
Well, it goes back to show you that, you know, these are SEC hitters and Big 12 pitcher. Both are tough opponents. Totally different ball game when you're facing a top 25 lineup.
Swing and a miss by Weber. She struck out against Ball in the 3rd inning.
It's good adversity for her, though.
Yeah, first time she's really had to deal with it this year.
She's going to have many of those in the Big 12. It's a great softball conference.
Swing and a miss. Ball back on track. That is her 8th strikeout. One out now in the top of the 5th. Tennessee hanging around against number 1 Oklahoma, 4-2. Oklahoma 13-0 this year as Anna Fox digs in. 11 wins via the run rule, so just getting them to 7 innings, that's been an accomplishment this year.
Yeah, that's definitely something to hang your hat on. If you're Tennessee, you're battling the number 1 team in the nation. I know that's really exciting for everyone, from the staff through the players, to face the number 1 team.
Oklahoma, they've got a target on their back, the defending national champs. 0-1 to Anna Fox. She chases a rise ball out of the zone. 0-2.
And that's a pitch she really hasn't thrown today. Yesterday she was throwing that a ton, and today she's more of a hard drop, curve away, just mixing in some rise balls now, but yesterday she threw a ton of them.
Slapped foul. Tennessee with a run in the 4th inning on 2 hits, an RBI single for Ivy Davis, and here in the 5th, Riley West with a solo blast, and it's a 2-run ball game. Jordy Ball, the sensational freshman in the circle from Nebraska. 0-2. That pitch misses. Number 1 Oklahoma, number 17 Tennessee. The Lady Vols 9-4 coming into this ball game. They play next against UCLA. Talk about a day. That pitch fouled off. So first you play Oklahoma, the defending national champs. That program has 5 national titles. Then after, maybe a 20-30 minute break, you've got UCLA, a team with 13 national championships. And they won the national title before Oklahoma back in 2019.
Yeah, that's kind of like racing Ferrari, and then you got to race a Lamborghini.
That pitch sliced foul up the 3rd baseline.
Good stuff, though. The kids get excited. I know when I was in college, we get super excited to face big time teams. We played University of Texas. They were number 1 in the nation. We led off the game, I think, 3 home runs in a row. It was pretty cool. We beat them at their place in Austin. You could hear a pin drop.
Yeah, I can't imagine when you're an underdog in one of these games. Must be a lot of fun. I mean, you said it earlier, really no pressure if you're the underdog. Just go out there, have fun, see what you can do.
It's opportunity.
That's life opportunity as Fox strikes out swinging. 9 strikeouts for Jordy Ball. She had 11 in that perfect game yesterday.
Next up for the Lady Vols.
Lineup turns over. This is an interesting decision. I think Oklahoma has action in the bullpen.
It's a changeup right there. Great pitch. Pulled the string on her. Got way out in front of that.
But it looks like Ball will face Kiki Malloy, Tennessee's best hitter. Fouled away. Kiki Malloy, 357 average, 6 home runs, 16 runs batted in for the junior.
And I'm sure as the head coach for Oklahoma, you want your freshmen to go and pitch twice, 3 times through the lineup. It's a learning curve.
Ball 1. And here, it's a close game, but the worst thing Kiki Malloy can do is make it a 1-run game. The tying run's still in the on-deck circle.
For sure. You're still up by 1, deep in the game. That's all you ask for with your pitchers, to give you a chance to win. That's her job in the circle, is to give you a chance.
Big swing and a miss. That pitch tied her up.
That's a tough pitch right there, a screwball. Things got late life to it. Good bite down in the zone.
Kiki Malloy. Having a big year so far for Tennessee. Swings and rips one into left. That's a fair ball down the line. Malloy sprinting around first, and she's safe at second with a double. She actually slid short of the bag, but fortunately the throw in was off target. Look at that Tennessee fan wearing a foam finger on his head.
Yeah, she tried to go back in there with the same pitch. She just got her hands through and beat her to the punch.
So now the tying run is at the plate for Tennessee as we take another look at Malloy actually sliding short of the bag.
Little Willie Stargell, have you ever seen that play? Willie Stargell back in the day with the Pirates did the same thing, call timeout. Because the guy was going to tag him out. He saw he was dead out, so he slid short, popped up, timeout, and the umpire kind of giggled and the guy tagged him.
Hey.
Smart.
Worst that can happen, you get called out.
Yeah, that was awesome. It's in the MLB highlights all the time.
I'll have to watch it.
Willie Stargell, 70s Pirates.
Amanda Ayala, the batter, the count 1-1. She's the tying run now. Oklahoma with a 4-2 lead over Tennessee. Can the Lady Vols pull the upset?
This is a great ball game. Two elite teams from two elite conferences.
Some noise from the field behind us where Mizzou and Washington are playing. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Tennessee with a run here in the fifth on Riley West's first home run of the season. Kiki Malloy at second. Tennessee down by just 2 against the top team in the country. And Amanda Ayala.
There's that rise ball. I think she's going to go back to it. There's no way I'd throw a different pitch, especially she chased already out of the zone. Got to throw up. So she
threw it, but didn't get the swing.
It's a great pitch in both the women's game and men's game. The rise ball, it's just such a hard pitch to stay off of, especially when you have big time velocity.
2-2. Ball deals. Chop, but foul at the third base line. We'll do it again.
And you follow it with that pitch, a hard drop away. Just a dynamic setup of a hitter right there. Up and away, up and in, down and away. I mean, it's electric stuff.
Fouled back.
It's a rise ball.
Ayala battling. They're making Jordy Ball work here. Malloy at second. She's looking for a ride home.
It's one thing that these Tennessee hitters bring is that experience of being in the SEC. They face big time pitchers like this all the time, week in, week out. And a year or two from now, they're going to be facing her in the SEC.
Exactly. Line drive past a diving Lyons at short into left field. Here comes Malloy. She's safe. It's a 1-run game. Ayala safe at first as she gets around the tag from Taylon Snow. Oklahoma's fans not happy about it. This guy can't believe it. How about the clutch 2-out RBI single from Amanda Ayala?
Yeah, that was a big-time clutch 2-out hit. And surprised me that she stays on first. I mean, you know, with 2 outs, you know that's going to be a bang-bang play at home plate. You got to be going home to second on that. Now you're at second base with 2 outs with the chance to tie the game. You sit there round first and watch the play at home, and that's never a good thing. She almost got thrown out for just hanging out.
Ayala got her uniform dirty, and they've got another game after this against UCLA. Is that the end of the road for Jordy Ball?
I believe so.
For themselves, 5 national titles, 14 Women's College World Series appearances. McKenna Gibson, the batter, takes a strike. But 2 runs home for Tennessee here as Gibson, the freshman, we spoke to her dad earlier, I'm sure he's nervous watching this.
I mean, I know she's pumped to be in this situation right now. Big-time players love big-time moments.
0-1. Swing and a miss. 2 runs home for Tennessee in the 5th, and the Lady Vols down by just a run against Oklahoma. By the way, the Sooners have Lyons, Allo, and Hansen meet of their lineup in the bottom of the 5th. 0-2, Jordy Ball looking to get out of trouble. Thought that should have been strike 3 called. She started walking towards her dugout.
Yeah, that pitch is a little bit down. Good spot, though. You don't want too much of the plate up in the count 0-2 or even 1-2 right here. You want her to chase. I'd love to see a rise ball up here, especially she's just seen 3 balls down in the zone.
1-2. In the dirt, smothered by the catcher, Hansen. Runner at first, that's Ayala. She drove in Kiki Malloy with a 2-out single.
That last pitch might have been just a setup for the next pitch, being a rise ball out of the zone right here. Gets a young hitter.
You've been right often before. It is a rise ball. It rises too much all the way to the backstop, and Ayala, the tying run, is now in scoring position at second base. How about that?
Yeah. I mean, that's something that an elite pitcher can do like her. I mean, that's...
Gibson swings, rips one into left field, base hit. Ayala coming home, the throw. Safe at the plate, we're tied at 4.
Wow. Big time at bat right there by Gibson. Big time, big time, big time.
Unbelievable. Gibson drives in Ayala. The throw from Donahue in left just late. We're tied at 4. And now I think she's the go-ahead run now. Zeta Pooney, can the Oklahoma transfer do it against her former team?
That's the way the game is made. Up against the team that you left in a tie ball game.
Delivers. Hit foul up the third base line. May has not allowed an earned run this year. 4-0 with an ERA of 0. But that's how Oklahoma's entire staff was coming into this weekend. Obviously, they knew they were going to face some tough teams here at Mary Nutter, and Tennessee has proven very tough. Pooney rips one foul up the third base line.
After that swing, I'm sure they're going to go away from that pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes. Zeta Pooney, the batter. Go-ahead run at second base.
And try to go down and away hard, I'm sure.
Swing and a miss, so Nicole May gets out of danger.
Had the sign for 5+ years, so I bring it with me every time I see her. The Locos just gave her a new nickname. She's not too thrilled about it, but they call her Big Mac. So anytime someone's on base, I throw up Big Mac attack, and she sure did it today.
That is right. Hopefully, another one in the next inning.
Oh, let's hope.
Thank you so much, Shay.
Thank you so much for that, Tolly. That was great to hear. McKenna Gibson with the game-tying RBI single in the top of the 5th. We'll see if Jocelyn Allo can untie it here. The entire softball world waiting for Allo to make history. Currently tied with Lauren Chamberlain for the most home runs ever.
De todos los tiempos. All
First
time.
pitch called a strike. And we've been waiting for her to become untied with Lauren Chamberlain, who we heard from earlier. Tolly has done a great job finding family members and all those key people we've wanted to talk to in the seats. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. That won't do it. Tough play in shallow center by the second baseman, Anna Fox. 2 outs. And Oklahoma's 2 and 3 hitters go down quietly to begin the bottom of the 5th. Tennessee looking to pull off what would be a pretty big upset. Yes, they're ranked, but Oklahoma has run roughshod over everyone, including a 10-2 win over number 8 Arizona earlier today. Beautiful day for softball.
I think they're going with the old 2 up, 2 outs, take a pitch. Don't want a 3-pitch inning. Give the pitcher a breather.
Kinsey Hansen due up. The pitcher is Bailey McCachran. She's been good. The 3rd pitcher for Tennessee. Hansen, a junior from nearby Norco, California. First pitch, and Hansen takes high. Hansen 0 for 2. Jana Johns is on deck. She has 2 home runs in this game. McCachran in the circle, doing her job, keeping Tennessee in this game.
You want to go get her right now. You don't want the next hitter to come up. She's on fire right now. Seeing the ball well. Just attack this hitter right here. She goes yard, you're only down by 1. Don't walk her.
2-0 to Hansen, the catcher. Like everyone in this OU lineup, she can go yard. She has 2 homers this year. Called strike.
Great pitch right there. Pulled the string. Chained up down. I'm going to be surprised if she throws that again.
Hansen gets under one. Malloy in left center. She jumps, can't get it. A home run for Kinsey Hansen, and Oklahoma takes the lead right back, 5-4 Sooners.
That'll get the Sooners the lead back.
That's exactly what it was. Just tried to sneak it in, down and in, lefty, left it out over the plate a little too much.
Kiki Malloy with a great effort in center, but ultimately out of her reach. And McCachran gives up the go-ahead home run to Kinsey Hansen. Jana Johns, who already has 2 home runs, digs back in. That's frustrating for Tennessee. 1 out away from getting out of the inning with the game still tied, but Kinsey Hansen hits a home run. That's the 4th of the game for Oklahoma. The 8th of the day for the Sooners. They hit 6 yesterday. Mind-boggling numbers. This is, at least right now, they look like they could be one of the best offenses in college softball history. This team, of course, broke the NCAA record with 161 long balls last year as they won a national title.
Yeah, I think they're on pace to get close to that or break it.
We'll have to break out my abacus. Well, they're 13 games in, 14 if you include this one. Jana Johns the batter. 39 homers for OU. I mean, that's more than 2 a game. And that hits Johns. Painful way to get on base. We'll see how much longer Bailey McCachran has in the circle for the Vols. Aaron Edmondson started. Nicholas Simpson pitched 3 innings behind her. Now it's McCachran. Snow was substituted for and came back in.
Unless the head coach canceled it.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought after it was announced, you can't cancel it, but I don't know. I mean, it's really up to the home plate umpire.
They do that in big league baseball all the time. The manager waits till the batter's announced then they make the change.
Exactly.
Now you're
exactly.
forced.
Hands forced. Well, Bill Plant, he's had his plate full behind the plate in this ball game. First pitch finally comes to Taylon Snow. 5-4 Oklahoma. Jana Johns at first after getting hit by a pitch. 5, 6, and 7 due up for Tennessee in the 6th inning. Great ball game. That pitch popped foul off the left side and out of play.
You got some fans behind you.
Do I? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Security's pretty lax here.
They're making sure you do your job right.
I know, I'm being watched. Coming back from a 4-0 deficit, but Oklahoma has since retaken the lead. Chopper to short, right at Lyons. Easy play, and Davis is out. So the final line for Jordy Ball. 4 innings and 2/3. She gives up 4 runs, all earned. 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. Her ERA, which was 0, shoots all the way up to 1.16.
Whoa.
What happened?
It's pretty high now.
Ashley Morgan batting. Just goes to show how dominant she's been, but it was due to happen at some point. Ashley Morgan, the first baseman, grounds out to her counterpart, Taylon Snow. 2 up, 2 down quickly in the top of the 6th for Tennessee.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, was it going to stay at 0? Probably not.
But the way she pitched yesterday, who knows?
Yeah, she definitely. She'll have a low ERA, probably right at 1 or under 1. I'm sure.
Riley West, the catcher, with 2 outs and nobody on. She homered to lead off the 5th, started Tennessee's big 3-run inning. So Lady Vols looking to pull off the upset. Yeah, this is what college softball's all about. Oklahoma, the heavyweight. But they're on the ropes right now.
The heavyweight against the light heavyweight?
Yeah, Tennessee's no slouch. This isn't a Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson situation.
No.
But still, Oklahoma's made everybody, no matter how highly ranked they are, look
silly.
Yeah, they've made them look bad this year. 13-0 record. Wins against UCLA, Arizona. They outscored their 2 opponents yesterday at this event, 21-3. So Tennessee getting a lot of kudos for the effort they've been able to put forth. Swinging a ball ripped into left. Riley West, the catcher, having a good game. A 2-out single for her. The tying runner is aboard for the Lady Vols.
It's a great AB right there. Took advantage of the ball up to the heart of the plate. Stayed on top of it, drove it to left center field.
Number 58, Madison Weber.
Maddie Weber, the left fielder, batting now for UT. Called strike from Nicole May.
This is a tough pitch. That stays on a low plane the whole time for a painted strike away. Ain't much you can do about it as a hitter.
0-1. Ball 1. Maddie Weber, very local kid, Sevierville, Tennessee, where she's from. That's basically Knoxville.
At least you have a good idea of the area there.
Oh yeah, living in Tennessee for 3 years. Well, I know Sevierville. It's a small place, little suburb of Knoxville, but that's where the ballpark for the Tennessee Smokies was. They don't actually play in Knoxville. They play right outside it in Sevierville.
You never finish your story about your ring. Whatever happened to that?
Well,
got lost in the mail?
No, well, it's
Had
just
to pay for
I don't get an engagement ring. I don't think that's what the guys do. That ball hit in the air to right, but it'll stay in the yard for Riley Boone, who's in there now for OU. Pitcher for Tennessee, it's the All-American Ashley Rogers. They want her to pitch a scoreless frame here, give the offense a chance in the 7th inning. Riley Boone batting. She took over defensively in right field for Alyssa Brito. Boone takes a strike, gets 0-2. Rogers, one of the best pitchers in the country, goes without saying for the preseason All-American. Rogers last year, a 1.32 earned run average. Opponents hit 132 against her. 5th in the country with 296 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Boone gets a piece and fouls it off.
You figured they'd throw their All-American against the #1 team in the nation, but they might have some kind of strategy behind it, or you know, they don't want to pitch her a whole lot early season.
Well, you forget also, after the #1 team in the country, they've got the #6 team in the country, UCLA, next. As
Yeah.
Boone is retired, that's a strikeout. Throw down to first after the ball went in the dirt. Either way,
Sure.
fun to
Great
see
rise
Ashley
ball.
Rogers. Yeah, great pitch there. She's the 4th UT pitcher today. Edmondson, Simpson, McCachran, now
For the
Rogers.
Sooners. Number 12.
So it'll be interesting who they do start in the circle the next game.
Mackenzie Donahue batting. Not boos you're hearing from the crowd, it's Donahue. Swung so hard there, she lost her elbow guard.
The Velcro wears out after a while.
Especially with all the dust in this dry environment here.
Oh yeah.
0-1, rolled to third and off the glove of Pooney. Donahue safe at first. Could be a costly error for the Oklahoma transfer. Donahue aboard.
Next up for the Sooners, number 24, Jada Coleman.
Yeah, she kind of stayed back on that. Ended up getting a bad in-between bounce and bobbled it. She just got to keep her feet moving through the ground ball. Stay athletic. Feet stop moving, you're in trouble.
Jada Coleman batting. Bunts it. Pooney unable to make the play. 2 on with 1 out for Oklahoma. So Pooney getting tested at third base. That's why they call it the hot corner. And Oklahoma with 2 on. Great bunt here from Coleman.
Oh yeah, she had to come a long ways. Kind of threw at a funky angle. Bad throw to first base. I think she would have been safe either way, even if she fields it cleanly.
Yeah, that's a great bunt. So now meeting in the circle. 2 on, only 1 out, and the lineup turns over for Oklahoma. Tiari Jennings, who is 0 for 3. Behind her, Grace Lyons and potentially Jocelyn Allo.
Now batting
Tense moment
the
for Ashley
Sooners,
Rogers,
number 23,
pitching in relief.
Tiara Jennings.
On 2 balls that haven't left the infield.
It's a good point. Jennings behind in the count, 0-1 after that foul ball. Donahue at second. Coleman at first. Pop up, foul ground, long run for Pooney. Nobody can get there, it's a souvenir. Oklahoma looking for some insurance here in the bottom of the 6th. They lead 5-4. Tennessee came back from 4-0 down, tied the game at 4, but Kinsey Hansen with the tie-breaking home run in the 5th inning. That was in the bottom of the 5th. Tennessee scored 3 runs in the top of the 5th to tie it up. Just a great battle between 2 of the top programs in the sport.
For sure.
Jennings lifts one to left center, but she got under it. The left fielder Weber makes the catch. Runners stay put. Two outs now for Grace Lyons. We'll see if she can pass the baton to Jocelyn Allo. Otherwise, we might have to wait for tomorrow for history.
Next up for the Sooners, number 3, Grace Lyons.
Lyons from just outside of Phoenix, the senior from Peoria, Arizona. First pitch from Rogers called a strike. Peoria, Arizona, that's where the Padres and the Mariners have their spring training site.
The crazy thing is that's one of the older complexes now in Arizona. Remember when I played, those were brand new. Now they have Walking Stick, and the Indians have theirs, and
Camelback Ranch for the Dodgers and White Sox.
yeah, those are all awesome, brand new, top of the line complexes.
1-1 pitch, Lyons pops it up, shallow right. Fox, the second baseman, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Amanda Curran, the batter, takes the first pitch for a strike. Anna Fox, the number 9 hitter, this is her spot in the lineup. She's 0 for 2 with a strikeout, so Curran comes in. Right-handed batter. Takes below the knees for ball 1. Curran from the Woodlands, Texas, a junior. One-run lead for OU. Inside for a ball. Looking like this will be the closest game for Oklahoma this season, at least so far.
For sure.
A 4-1 win against UCLA, that's the closest game they've played. A 5-0 win against Loyola Marymount, and then everything else they've won via the run rule.
And as a coach, you'd like for your team to get into a tough game early in the season just to see how you're going to handle the adversity of competing and being down or being up just by a few.
Curran the batter, then it's the top of Tennessee's lineup, Malloy and Ayala. Swing and a line drive into right field. That drops in front of Riley Boone. So the tying run is on base for Tennessee. The Vols not going quietly.
It's a great piece of hitting right there.
And Curran will be replaced by a pinch runner.
Didn't try to do too much with that. Ball is away and smoked it into the right center field gap.
And it's actually Anna Fox who returns to her spot in the lineup. But a very effective pinch hit opportunity as Amanda Curran gets her first hit of the year. It's a single to right. She's the tying run. Here's Kiki Malloy. Swing and a drive. Left center field. A diving attempt by Coleman in center. She can't get it. It's a double for Kiki Malloy, and the Lady Vols have runners at second and third. What a clutch hit from Kiki Malloy.
For sure. That's what I said earlier. Big time players come through in big time moments. The ball is smoked. Great effort in center field, but just double in the gap. No outs.
So
Runner on second
now,
and third.
not only do you have the tying run on base at third, but Kiki Malloy is the go-ahead run at second base for the University of Tennessee. Nicole May in some trouble in the circle.
Number 13, Amanda Ayala in the box.
Amanda Ayala already has an RBI single. She drove in one of the 3 runs UT scored in the 5th inning to tie the game.
That was clutch.
I mean, Tennessee, they have been the definition of clutch in this game.
Infield in, I'm not a big fan of that, up by 1. Just because you shrink the field so much, and now you're just adding less chance.
Swinging a line drive to right. Boone makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The throw home, cut off. It's a tie game at 5. I think the throw might have beat the runner home, but Taylon Snow, the first baseman, cut it off.
Yeah, with this crowd noise, she might not have heard the catcher, but great clutch hitting right there. Ball's on the money. She might, if you know it's on the money though, you have to know you just don't touch it.
So we're tied at 5. Amanda Ayala with another clutch RBI, her second of the game. And we're tied at 5 in the top of the 7th.
Field awareness. As a infielder or a cut, you have to always have awareness of where you're at on the field. That way you read the throw and let it go and have a chance to throw out home plate.
Pinch hitter here, McKenna Gibson was the designated player. This is Caitlin Parsons. Didn't start, but hitting .310 so far. Go-ahead run at second with 1 out in the top of the 7th.
I'm very surprised Kiki didn't go to third, especially knowing the play is going to home plate.
Well, she might have been out because the throw was cut off.
Yeah, but you want to take that risk because you want to make sure you score.
Exactly, that's the important run.
Yes, especially on a close play. They're not going to throw to third. That's a tie and run. They're throwing home.
Parsons the batter, Malloy at second. Ball 3. So Oklahoma will have to bat in the bottom of the 7th inning. Jocelyn Allo is leading off.
There we go. Couldn't have been scripted better.
Parsons. Ball 4.
Zeta Pooney from the Vols.
Zeta Pooney with runners at first and second, 1 out. An opportunity to give her new team the lead. The Carson native, a sophomore, she transferred from Oklahoma to Tennessee. Already a run home for the Lady Vols to tie the game at 5. Jordy Ball pitching again. And she gets a strike over, 0-1.
Man, that was a mistake. That ball's right down the middle. Throws her.
Two on, 1 out. In the dirt, and that hit the batter, Pooney. So everybody moves up 60 feet. Bases loaded. Ivy Davis coming up for Tennessee.
Number 15, Ivy Davis.
I love this situation right here. Veteran player with some great experience at the plate with the bases loaded against a freshman. With a chance to win and do some big damage right here.
Davis 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Batting .257 with 4 home runs. Pitch in the dirt blocked by the catcher Hansen. Ivy Davis, a grad student from Huntington Beach. That ball
Seems
looks a little tired,
tight.
yeah.
A little tired, tight. Sure, her adrenaline is pumping big time. It's a big moment for her.
Called strike. Well, she got a long leash in the 5th inning, ultimately was knocked out when Tennessee tied the game on McKenna Gibson's RBI single. Now she comes back into the game, hits the first batter she faces. Now it's Davis with the bases loaded and 1 out in the top of the 7th. Pooney at first. Parsons at second, Malloy at third. Swing and a miss.
That drop ball just fell off the table with big time bite down and in.
Kiki Malloy is the go-ahead run at third base.
Would not be surprised to see the very same pitch in the exact same location and then try to come up upstairs and change the eye level with the rise ball. But look for the same pitch, same spot, chase pitch.
Swing and a miss. Ivy Davis chased out of the zone. That's the 10th strikeout for Ball in the game. First since re-entering.
There it was. Rise ball up and in.
Balls, number 7.
Great location.
Ashley Morgan.
Big time pitch for the freshman.
Ashley Morgan batting. She's 0 for 3. Bases loaded. Tennessee has tied the game at 5. Amanda Ayala with the tying sac fly. That pitch drifting outside. Nice job by Hansen to keep it in front of her. The go-ahead runs at third base. Pooney at first, Parsons at second, Malloy at third.
Mentality right here, 2 outs, runner on third, bases loaded. Obviously, runner on third's got to be super aggressive. It gets anywhere away from the catcher.
Ball 2.
You got to be super aggressive with 2 strikes. Great runner on third, athletic kid.
Time called. The catcher, Hansen, wants a word with Ball. Ashley Morgan, the batter, a grad student. The Boomer Sooner chants starting up again, but this is a more tense version of the chant. Earlier on in this event and earlier today, it was a looser version. Oklahoma was crushing the ball, crushing their opponents, but now the Sooners in some trouble.
It's a little bit of the nervous Boomer Sooner.
They're trying to will it. Ball the pitcher, Morgan the batter. 2-0. Ball 3. No place to put Ashley Morgan.
Guarantee there's a take right here. No shot. You'd give anybody on the planet a 3-0 green light with the bases loaded to win the game.
Tied at 5 in the top of the 7th. What a ball game. Ball 4 high, and Tennessee takes the lead. Kiki Malloy pumped up as she touches the plate with the go-ahead run.
Yeah, that was guaranteed take the whole time. Got a freshman pitching in front of probably 5,000 people against one of the best programs in the SEC. It's a take all day long. I almost make my hitter take to 2 strikes. Just force her to throw the ball over the plate.
Well, it works out there. Riley West, the catcher.
Looks like Olivia Underwood, number 0, is heading over to first base to get in some running. That brings
West, a sophomore.
Riley West for the Lady
A home run in the
Vols.
5th, the single in the 6th. She's 2 for 3. Olivia Underwood, by the way, pinch running at first base for Morgan. Called strike to open up this at bat.
She's got to be aggressive right here. You know she's doesn't want to walk anyone else.
I imagine this is the first time Oklahoma has trailed all season. Now down 6-5.
Probably.
Little pop-up right to the shortstop, and Lyons makes the catch. So the inning ends, but Tennessee scores 2 runs in the top of the 7th.
A leader of that team.
Called strike. It's All-American versus All-American. Ashley Rogers in the circle, Jocelyn Allo at the plate.
I love the guts. Just goes right after. Throws her a strike right off the get-go.
1-1. So Alo, the tying run. Oklahoma down 6-5 against Tennessee. The undefeated Sooners. Alo checks her swing. 2 balls and 1 strike.
It's a good spot right there. Just missed by a bit.
The OU dugout excited, the fans watching. Another one yanked foul. We've seen Alo out in front of a number of pitches. Maybe a little anxious. But now it's not just history, it's an opportunity to tie the game. The Sooners hoping to avoid their first loss of the season.
Exactly. Because their timing's way off whenever you're hitting the ball that far out in front.
No, that's ball 3.
Ball 3.
Right?
Ball 3, kid. Ball 3. It's ball 3.
That's ball 3, yeah. And that's exactly what Karen Weekly is saying to the home plate umpire, Bill Plant.
What?
That's ball 3. Or did it hit her?
Is that what they're saying? Unless it nicked her. Maybe Karen's arguing that she never attempted to move.
So yeah, I guess it hit her because we were up here. We couldn't see it. The catcher caught it. Thought it was ball 3.
Guess.
So Alo comes out for a pinch runner.
Over to first base for some pinch running.
And that'll bring up Kinsey Hansen. She already has a home run in this game, the junior from Norco.
To the plate for the Sooners.
Potential winning run. In the dirt to the backstop. And Hannah Kaur, the pinch runner. Oh no, dead ball, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's another hit batter. So back-to-back hit batters for Ashley Rogers to begin the 7th. Bad break for Tennessee's All-American pitcher. That time, Hansen tried to get out of the way, but it got her foot. So now the winning runs are on base for the Sooners. The Lady Vols meeting in the circle. Jana Johns, the batter. Redshirt senior, transfer from South Carolina. 3 home runs today. 2 in this game, 1 in the early game.
Heading into the batter's box for the Sooners, number 20, Jana Johns.
So 2 on with nobody out in the bottom of the 7th. Tennessee clinging to a 6-5 lead. Johns swings and misses.
If you're Oklahoma, there's probably no hotter hitter to have at the plate right now. Senora Caliente.
Right-handed batter. Check swing, foul back. This game 2.5 hours old, and it's been tense. It looked like Oklahoma was on their way to another blowout. They led 4-0 through 3 innings, but Tennessee clawed their way back. They tied it at 4. Oklahoma took a 5-4 lead. Tennessee scored twice in the top of the 7th. And they now lead 6-5. Johns, little pop-up. The third baseman, Pooney, makes the catch. 1 out.
It's a big out right there.
Next up for the Sooners, number 5.
Pooney hoping to knock off her old team as Taylon Snow digs in. First pitch, a strike. The first 2 batters hit in this inning, but They weren't plunked. Both were kind of just grazed by Ashley Rogers' pitches. Snow the batter. Foul off to the left. Rogers really walking the tightrope right now. Oklahoma, a perfect 13-0. Tennessee hoping to hand the Sooners their first L of 2022. Appeal to third, no swing, says Ron Burkhart. What a tense game. And we've still got two more after this. UCLA against this Tennessee squad, and then Baylor. I don't know how Tennessee plays another game after this.
Oh, yeah. Almost like I said earlier, both these teams in the conference they play in, they're used to, you know, heavyweight fights every weekend for 3-game series. It's just part of their leagues.
Fouled away. Snow stays alive. I'm exhausted just watching this one. Can imagine how it must feel for the players in the game.
Oh, yeah. It's exciting, man. As a player, you love playing in tough environments.
One out, two on, bottom 7. Hansen at first, the pinch runner Kaur at second base for OU. The tying and winning runs for the Sooners. But Tennessee and Ashley Rogers 2 outs away from an upset. In the dirt all the way to the backstop. Both runners move up. That's big.
Oh, yeah.
Full count now. First base is open. Ashley Rogers in the circle. A little bit erratic this inning. She deals. Swing and a fly ball center field. Kiki Malloy under it. She makes the catch. Throw home. Not in time. We're tied at 6. Taylon Snow with a sac fly to center. Winning run still at second base. And it looks like Oklahoma will send a pinch hitter to the plate. Take another look at Kiki Malloy.
Yeah, she's definitely had a great jump at third. Speedy runner. Probably no shot at getting there at home plate.
Green, the senior, will try and win it for the Sooners. Ball 1. So that wild pitch.
I'm surprised they haven't pinch ran for him at second. Just being the winning run. I'm sure they have some speedy player on the bench somewhere, so they could always re-enter her.
Well, it's 2-0. Hansen represents the winning run. Three and 0. Rogers, 2 hit batters, a wild pitch in this inning. And that's allowed Oklahoma to tie the game at 6.
I'd go ahead and just walk her just because you're down 3-0 and first base is open. That run does not matter.
Called strike. What a ball game. Back and forth, back and forth. We're tied at 6 in the 7th inning. Tennessee looking to pull off the upset. Ashley Rogers in the circle. Oklahoma has tied the game here. Popped up. Pooney at third and foul ground makes the catch, and we're going to extra inning. Game came out for Nicole May in the middle and now is back in the game. Her first pitch to Maddie Weber outside for ball 1. Weber, Fox, and then Malloy for the Lady Vols.
I'd be very surprised if she does not bunt. You have to bunt her over, in my opinion.
Well, the Sooners, they'll have the runner at second to start their half of the inning as well.
Exactly.
Weber swings and misses. Yeah, you got to score at least the 1 run.
Yeah, you got to move the runner. And against this type of pitching, chances are you're probably not going to square her up more than once or twice.
Donahue, Coleman, and Jennings to bat for Oklahoma in the bottom of this inning. But first, the Tennessee Lady Vols hoping to pull off the upset. Oklahoma undefeated so far this season, the #1 team in the country, the defending national champions. Runner at second, that's Riley West, the catcher. She's the free base runner. We've seen this in the major leagues now, extra innings starting with a runner at second base. 2-1, called strike. Ball with 10 strikeouts in this ball game, but she's had to battle 4 of Tennessee's runs charged to her. It is a tense environment here at Mary Nutter.
For sure.
Strike 3 called. 11 strikeouts for Jordy Ball.
Next up,
Yeah,
for the
this is
Vols,
paint.
number 4, Anna.
Ball's a little off the plate, but umpire rings her up. Too close to take. Got to make something happen. Got to get that runner to third.
Anna Fox batting from the left side against Ball. First pitch. Called strike. 6-6 the score, top of the 8th. Our first extra inning game here on Wrigley Field at the Big League Dreams Complex in Cathedral City, California. This is why it's considered one of the premier events in college softball. Ball delivers. Strike 2.
Freshman's doing what she needs to do in the circle. Just work ahead, stay ahead, and put the batter away.
There's Karen Weekly, the head coach for Tennessee, looking on, hoping that her squad can pull off the big upset. Ball 1 to Anna Fox.
I think she's just going to continue to stay away in case she does put the ball in play. The runner can advance. Makes weak contact the other way.
1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Great game, great environment. Every eyeball glued to the action here on the diamond at the main field in Cathedral City. 2-2. Fouled back.
And where else can you get up close and personal with the fans?
Yeah, we've got a whole youth softball team directly behind us in the broadcast booth, if you want to call it that. It's the broadcast tent, I guess.
Yeah.
Here at the third base
Maybe
line.
they'll like start giving you some choppy massage on the shoulders.
Nah, I'm good. I got all the action I need on the field as Fox takes ball 3.
It's a big moment right here. Full count. Winning run on second. Can't afford to put her on because that'd be the 2 runs on board for a big hitter coming up.
Yeah, Malloy on deck. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Jordy Ball. Her 12th. And that runner is still at second base for Tennessee. Kiki Malloy will try and change that.
Next up for the Lady Vols, number 9.
Take another look at the
Kiki
strikeout.
Malloy.
That's just paint down and away. You got to make an adjustment. You've seen 5 pitches to the same half of the plate. You got to stay over that ball and put it in play somehow.
Kiki Malloy batting. Swings the first pitch, fouls it back. Malloy with 2 doubles, was also hit by a pitch earlier. Wouldn't be surprised with first base open if they pitch around her. Not necessarily hoping to walk her, but if you're Oklahoma, this is the last player you want to beat you.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't pitch to her just because she's so dangerous. Don't let the best player beat you. That's the cardinal rule, especially with first base open.
Runner at second, that's Riley West. Malloy takes a ball. Kiki Malloy, her dad, longtime NFL player, Super Bowl champion Lawyer Malloy. Her mom ran hurdles at the University of Washington. Now doing her own thing at the University of Tennessee. Lady Vols and Sooners tied at 6. Swing and a miss. Good drop ball. Malloy came up empty.
That's what makes her so tough, is that she can pitch down with command and up with velocity.
Jordy Ball with a gutsy effort here. Could be in line for the win if she gets out of this inning unscathed. Runner still at second. Line drive off the netting up the first base line. So many people taking in this action. And why not? One and 2 to Kiki Malloy. Here it comes. And that hits Malloy. Second time ball has hit her in this game. So 2 on with 2 out. What a ball game. Almost 3 hours into this one. You don't see that often in softball. 2 hours and 50 minutes right now.
Number 13, Amanda Ayala.
Here's Amanda Ayala. A couple of clutch RBIs for Ayala, one in the 5th and one in the 7th. Graduate student from New Jersey. Jordy Ball delivers. Called strike. Ball in the circle, or I should say what's left of the circle. There's not much chalk left.
Oh yeah. It's a big advantage for the pitcher because now there's no way the umpire can rule that you're out of the circle or out of the lane that you're supposed to stay in when you deliver forward.
Ayala takes a strike, 0-2. 2 outs, runners at first and second in the top of the 8th. Malloy hit by a pitch, she's at first. We take another look at that strike.
Umpire's been calling that pitch is a little bit off the play, but he's giving it to you. Got to make an adjustment.
Foul ball, we'll do it again. So the inning began with a runner at second because we're in extras. That's Riley West. Malloy at first after getting hit by a pitch. Between those two, a couple of strikeouts. Weber and Fox both punched out by Jordy Ball. Tennessee looking to become the first team this year to beat Oklahoma. Another 0-2. Kenzie Donahue, the batter. And now that Oklahoma only needs 1 run to win, looks like they're going to try and sacrifice Brito over.
Yeah, you can't afford to take a strike if you know your job's to bunt. Because now she's going to throw pitches with upspin to try to make you pop the ball up. It's tough against a pitcher like this.
Bunted back to the pitcher. Rogers throws to first. Winning run at third now for OU.
Perfectly executed sack.
The pitcher, Rogers, to the second baseman covering Fox. So now the winning run is at third base for Oklahoma. Jada Coleman, the batter for the Sooners.
Soft bunt by Donahue moves Guido over to third. Brings up number 24, Jada Coleman, to the plate.
And Walker just to keep the double play intact.
She swings the first pitch, shallow pop-up. The shortstop Davis back, and she makes the catch. That's a huge out.
Oh yeah.
For Ashley Rogers. So now the lineup turns over. Tiari Jennings had a walk-off earlier, a different kind of walk-off. She hit a two-run home run to Run Rule Arizona as Oklahoma won 10-2. Looking for another walk-off here. Yeah, lead off, a walk-off. And now does she have another walk-off in her? She doesn't need a home run, just needs a base hit. Two balls and no strikes. Jennings has been very dangerous, but if you pitch around her, it's still dangerous hitters behind her.
Yeah, with two outs, just go after her. You're either going to stop her or she's going to come through. You don't want to bring the middle of the lineup up, especially the hot hitters.
Ground ball to third. Pooney fields. Throw to first in time. We're going to the ninth inning.
Send into the batter's box.
Excuse me, Ayala ended the last inning, so it's actually Caitlin Parsons who took over as the DP for McKenna Gibson, batting to lead off. So it's Ayala at second base. There we go.
They won't make the mistake of not bunting again.
Yeah, looks like that's the plan right now. Parsons followed by Pooney and Davis here.
Just got to make sure you just keep your nose on it, get on top of it, and do your job as a hitter, just to advance the runner. Don't try to get on, just put the ball in play on the ground.
Parsons. Did she go? No. So Parsons the batter. Go ahead run at second base in the top of the ninth. Our first extra inning game here on the main field. What a game it has been. Exactly 3 hours in.
Wow.
UCLA will take on Tennessee about a half hour after this one ends.
Two more great games after this.
Yeah, our nightcap after that, UCLA and Baylor. UCLA 2-0 last night. Parsons takes ball 4. 2 on with nobody out in the top of the ninth. What a tense atmosphere. Let's hear from our sideline reporter, Tolly Anderson.
Hey, Brandon, you were mentioning how long this game has been going on, extra innings. I have Director of Operations Melissa here with Tennessee. Now, I saw you bring the ladies lunch down, but they haven't been able to eat yet, and it is lunchtime. Expand on that.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's so hard to time when the game's going to end, and so I always want to have the food here ready early just in case. And this game is so exciting. It's going long, and really just trying to keep our bowls cold and not turn to soup. So we've got some ice. We use the ice for post game to keep these bowls cold, and hopefully the taste will still be there, you know, at the end of this game.
Thank you so much. Acai bowls. Yeah. You girls will be eating soon.
Thanks so much for that, Tolly. Yeah, tough life Those are the unsung heroes of any college program. You know, the trainers, the director of operations, that's who makes everything run. They book the hotel rooms, get the food. They make life easy on the student athletes.
Oh yeah, nowadays they make it so much easier for you.
So 2 on with nobody out in the top of the 9th. Here's Zeta Pooney. Bunt foul. Pooney with another opportunity to do in her old team. She transferred from Oklahoma to Tennessee. 2 on with nobody out in the top of the 9th. Jordy Bahl putting in a mammoth effort. She started the game, came out for Nicole May, but now she's pitching again. So over 6 innings of work for Jordy Bahl.
Big situation right here.
Swing and a miss. This a day after Bahl threw a 6-inning complete game, perfect game. The first of her career, the first of what could be many. But this has been a grittier performance from the true freshman. 2 on for the Vols. Pooney swings and misses, strike 3. 13 strikeouts for Jordy Bahl. Unbelievable game. And it continues as Bahl gets Zeta Pooney.
It's just a great drop ball. Starts in the zone and just bites way down out of the zone, swings right over it.
Bahl delivers. Swing and a miss by Ivy Davis, the grad student.
These Tennessee hitters are getting a little too antsy with that low pitch. Runners in scoring position, you want to elevate the pitches up so you can drive it. That ball down is going to just produce a ground ball, double play. You're going to be out of the inning. Just got to elevate more. Look for her highest drop ball she's throwing, like that one.
Called a strike, 0-2. What a game. Oklahoma led 4-0 after 3. Tennessee rallied to tie the game at 4. Oklahoma untied it in the bottom of the 5th. Tennessee scored 2 in the 7th to take a 6-5 lead. Oklahoma tied it in the bottom of the 7th. And now we're in extras, the 9th, tied at 6. 0-2, and Davis lays off. Ball 1. Now in the bottom of the 9th, Grace Lyons, Jocelyn Alo, and Kinsey Hansen to bat. But first, Tennessee, they have their swings. The Lady Vols looking to pick up a big win over #1 Oklahoma. Swing and a miss, she chased high, and that's the 14th strikeout for Jordy Bahl. That matches what she did against UCLA earlier this season.
Yeah, it's a great situation right here to see so many balls down, up at her eyes.
Next up for Tennessee, number 7, Ashley Morgan.
Ashley Morgan to bat, still 2 on. It's Parsons at first, Ayala at second. Even with the free base runner, runs hard to come by. Called strike, and it's 0-1.
I'm very surprised. I mean, leadoff hitter, you know, you send her to go bunt. She misses a bunt, then she goes away from the bunt to swing away. I mean, you still got to get that runner and make her bunt again. Got to put that runner in some kind of position to score on more than just a hit.
There are 2 outs now, though, but a bunt could still work for Tennessee. Ashley Morgan 0 for 3, but she did drive in a run with a bases loaded walk in the 7th. She's batting with 2 on and 2 out in the top of the 9th. Tennessee and Oklahoma tied at 6. What a ball game here on Flow Sports. Thanks so much for joining us. This is what college softball is all about.
Yeah, that's one thing that fans want to see is great games, great played games.
Line drive to left, it drops in. Throw to the plate, not in time. Tennessee takes the lead. Ashley Morgan drives in Amanda Ayala, and the Lady Vols lead 7-6.
Great piece of hitting right there. Just flared it out to the opposite field. Good throw, just was not on time.
Right in front of Mackenzie Donahue, the left fielder. So a 2-out RBI single for Ashley Morgan. Parsons going from first to third. And a pinch hitter coming up for the University of Tennessee as they try and add to what is now a 7-6 lead.
Up for the ball. Number 10, Kelsey Leach.
Kelsey Leach to bat. .296 hitter. No home runs, 2 knocked in. First pitch right there for a strike, 0-1. Jordy Ball, what an effort from the freshman, but now Tennessee has the lead. An RBI single from Ashley Morgan, the difference. The Lady Vols looking for the upset. Fouled back, 0-2. In the bottom of the ninth, Lyons, Allo, and Hanson due up. A runner will be at second to start. Leach the batter. Strike 3 call, that ends the inning. But Tennessee takes the lead. Ashley Rogers in the circle. Runner at second for the Sooners. First pitch to Grace Lyons is fouled back. We begin extra innings with a runner at second. Lyons, the senior, followed by Allo and Hanson. Second pitch swinging, fouled back. Tough play, and the catcher can't make the catch. Rogers with some words of encouragement. Would have been a big out against Grace Lyons, the Sooner shortstop.
Yeah, tough play, but you got to catch that. That's an out. Now you're forced for them to get a base hit to score that run.
Lyons takes high, 1-2.
Notice this guy on the roof up here.
Wow. It's a good angle for a video. 2-2. Tennessee thought that should have been strike 3.
It's like, how did that guy get up there and who let him get up there?
Yeah, there's a guy on the roof behind home plate. Maybe he works for one of the athletic departments. 2-2. Hanson ripped one into left, base hit. Tiari Jennings around third, she scores. It's bobbled and left by Weber. Throw to second, and Lyons is safe. We're tied at 7. Grace Lyons with the clutch hit to tie this ball game up.
Just beat the rise ball to the top of the zone, stayed on plane with that. You could tell she was expecting that ball up. She had done that last at bat. She tried to come up on her and try to elevate. She just missed hitting it last time.
So here we go. Jocelyn Allo. We've been waiting for her to make history. She has an opportunity to walk this game off. Does not need a home run here. A single would do it.
Yeah, there's no way you pitch to her at all. You might just walk her. Like, let her beat you. Now you walk her, keep the double play intact. But I don't let her swing for 1 second.
Well, we'll see what the strategy is. Tennessee's coaches talking about it. RBI single for Grace Lyons. She moves up to second on the throw home. It was bobbled and left by Maddie Weber.
I think she just got thrown out.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah, Karen Weekly, the head coach for Tennessee, walking down the right field line. There she goes. Jocelyn Allo, the batter. Here we go.
Yeah, you have to. It's just the game. Trying to keep the double play intact. I'm not going to pitch to her.
No automatic intentional walk like we have in the majors. The fans are booing. This is just like Barry Bonds.
Yes.
So Kinsey Hansen will come up with an opportunity to win it for Oklahoma. Allo has now reached base 4 times, 3 walks, a hit by pitch, 1 pop out. She was taking her stuff off before that 4th ball even crossed the plate. Kinsey Hansen to bat. Can she be the hero? What a game.
Now batting for the Sooners, number 9, Kinsey Hansen.
7-7, bottom of the 9th. We're in our 2nd extra inning. And the Sooners looking to hold off an upset bid from the 17th ranked Tennessee Lady Volunteers. First pitch, high for a ball. Hansen batting, Allo at first, Lyons at second for the Sooners.
And you're playing for a double play right here. Shortstop's way too deep and over. She needs to shrink to the middle. Third baseman needs to be over just to protect that ball in the hole a little bit. They need to roll a double play right here.
Fouled back. Actually got multiple people on the roof behind home plate. Not sure how they got there, but looking for a unique way to capture this incredible ball game. Good view, and you can avoid all the people in the stands.
Yep.
Rogers looking to walk a tightrope and get out of this, but Oklahoma is threatening. 2 on, nobody out in the bottom of the 9th. Winning run at second base. Kinsey Hansen swings and misses. So Allo did not get a chance to set the home run record. Might have to wait for tomorrow when Oklahoma plays Utah at 9 a.m. That's assuming this game ends by then.
Yeah.
7-7. More than 3 hours into this ball game. A ranked showdown between Tennessee and Oklahoma.
You have to find a way to advance the runners right here.
Hansen gets a piece, fouls it back. Kinsey Hansen with a home run in this ball game. She's 1 for 3, was hit by a pitch back in the 7th. 7 runs, 10 hits, and an error for Tennessee. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Oklahoma. Tennessee giving Oklahoma their best game of the season.
That drop, foul ball.
Looming large.
Yes. Got to take the free outs, easy outs when you can get them.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, a big out as Ashley Rogers pumps one by Kinsey Hansen.
Beautiful execution right here. Baker Chase, rise ball. Starts at the letters, ends up at the neck. No shot at making any contact with that.
Kelsey Leach is the catcher now. She just entered the game for Riley West. That's who missed that catch behind the plate. Jana Johns, who has been red hot, takes a strike.
Definitely the hitter you want at the plate right now to win this ball game.
She homered each of her first 2 at-bats in this ball game. Big swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The Sooners don't need a home run. They're known for the long ball. They just need to find a way to get Grace Lyons home from second.
Yeah, you're just trying to spray the ball, hit a hard line drive somewhere, hard ground ball to score that run. Don't let the moment get too big.
Fouled back. This feels like a College World Series game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The environment, the vibe, quality of play.
The tension for the players, for sure. It's all about coming through and being a competitor.
Swing and a miss. Rogers gets John swinging. Oklahoma looked to be on the verge of a walk-off, but now with 2 on, there are 2 outs because of this big strikeout.
There's that rise ball again. They just can't seem to lay off it. Too
number 5,
overly
Taylor
aggressive.
Snow.
Way aggressive to that.
So Rogers working deep into this game. Here's Taylor Snow swinging a fly ball left field. Weber under it. And we're going to the 10th inning. Taken out for Nicole May. Kelsey Leach at second. The first pitch is lined back to ball. The pitcher drops it, throws to first, and gets the out. Maddie Weber hit a laser. Ball actually lost her face mask, but she makes the play. Runner stays put at second base.
Yeah, those are always scary. It's a lean out right back at her. I think it might have hit her in the palm of the glove, chest. Oh, smoked.
Trainer checks on her. Actually, that's the pitching coach, right? Kelly Rocha?
Yes.
Well, it appears she is okay.
Heading towards the batter's box for the balls. Number 4, Anna Fox.
Anna Fox batting. So it looks like Chris Malvo is managing for Tennessee now that Karen Weekly's been thrown out of the game.
Yeah, there's no more Ralph.
Bunt, a good one, and it moves the runner to third. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. So if one got thrown out of the game, they just had the other to manage. So now they need an actual assistant coach to manage because Karen and Ralph were the co-head coaches for so long, 20 years at Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm very surprised right there with the bunt. There's already 1 out, runner in scoring position. I'd take my chances and to let my 9-hole and lead off try to win the game for me.
Here's Kiki Malloy.
Now they're not going to pitch to her.
Well, they do throw a first pitch ball.
Yeah, the catcher's set up way outside. They're not going to give it anything to hit. And why she's not standing up, I do not understand that. In case she does throw a wild pitch, you got more mobility if you're on your feet. Like that.
Very nearly a wild pitch, which could have given Tennessee the lead back. 7-7 the score. This has been a back and forth heavyweight battle. So the old unintentional, intentional walk issued to Kiki Malloy. Runners at first and third. Amanda Ayala, who has had a big game, comes up. Jordy Ball
heading to the batter's box for the balls.
We'll see how she deals with Ayala. We'll see if she deals with Ayala. Here comes Patty Gasso. Deals last year. Ayala takes low. Ayala with some clutch at-bats in this ball game. An RBI single in the 5th. A sac fly in the 7th. Helped Tennessee rally to tie the game and briefly take the lead. Oklahoma, though, has come back. Anything you can do, I can do better. That's been the story of this game.
For sure, both teams have got up and fought every time they've been down.
Chopper left side, Lions it short. Throw to first, not in time. Tennessee takes the lead, 8-7. Tough hop for Lions. She couldn't field cleanly on the backhand, and the throw to first was late. Leach scores, and Tennessee is in front again.
Yeah, tough play. Just got a little bit fooled at the end there on the hop and bobbled it.
Kelsey Leach scoring the go-ahead run.
Tough play.
Pitches high to Caitlin Parsons.
Parsons in the box, number 3 for the balls.
Yeah, in this situation right here, 2 outs, runner already in scoring position. You have to be thinking, even as a slapper, you're trying to get the ball to the infield. You're not trying to bunt right here. You're trying to get something you could drive to the outfield, score the run. Ball in the infield is not going to score the run.
Called strike, 1-1. So Ayala with another clutch at bat. Bouncer to short. Lions couldn't handle it. That brings home Kelsey Leach. Malloy to second. Swing and a miss. So Oklahoma was up 4-0. Tennessee tied it. Trying to count the lead changes. Too many to count in this game. It's been back and forth.
Probably 4 at least.
If you count 0-0, let's see. Now 3 or 4 as Parsons strikes out swinging. Oklahoma. Alyssa Brito batting against Ashley Rogers. Runner starts the inning at second base. That's Taylon Snow. Rogers really walked the tightrope in the 9th. Oklahoma tied the game. Got 2 on with nobody out, but 2 strikeouts and a flyout ended the frame.
Yeah, interesting that bat right here. She's not showing any kind of attempt to go bunt. So they're going to try to win it the OU way, I guess. Drive them in.
Now they don't bunt, they hit dingers in Oklahoma.
Yeah, they're not used to. Oh no.
And that'll allow the runner to get to third. A weird play as Kelsey Leach, the catcher, lost the ball. Are they calling that a foul ball?
I guess.
Snow goes back to second. Yeah, not sure what happened there. Leach lost the ball. But they're putting Snow back at second base. Swinging a drive, left center field. Malloy under it. She makes the catch. Runner stays at second. A good throw from Malloy back to the infield. Well, that's big that they sent Snow back to second for whatever reason. That would have tied the game if she was at third. Instead, she stays at second on the fly out to center.
For sure. I'm surprised the runner didn't go. Center fielder was pretty deep. That would have been a tough play to throw the ball all the way through to third.
Donahue, the batter, tying run at second. Can Ashley Rogers walk the tightrope? Tennessee looking to hand Oklahoma their first L of the season. In front of a packed house here at the Mary Nutter Collegiate Classic. Donahue swings and misses. What a game.
Yeah,
nothing beats a Saturday like this.
Great environment. 2 great teams going at each other. And
Donahue, little pop-up. The shortstop Davis back. She makes an over-the-shoulder catch. And Tennessee is an out away from upsetting the #1 team in the country. Oklahoma was cruising, winning each of their first 3 games in this event easily, and they were up 4-0 in this game, but that's why you play the game.
Exactly.
Jada Coleman to bat, lefty swinger with the tying run at second. Ashley Rogers with a gutty effort, the 4th pitcher for Tennessee. Way back when Aaron Edmondson started this game, she did not even make it out of the first inning because Oklahoma homered twice.
Yeah, it's hard to remember that. It's been so long ago.
About 3.5 hours ago. 2 balls, no strikes. Coleman with 2 singles, batting 9th for the Sooners. Rogers delivers. Fouled back. Incredible effort on both sides in this ball game. Driven to the left, way back there. It is gone! Oklahoma walks it off on Jada Coleman's 2-run blast to left.
Sooners still on the field for the season.
What a game. Wow. Jada Coleman, the hero for Oklahoma, the number 9 hitter for the Sooners.
She just smokes this ball. Rise ball stays out over the plate. She knew she got it as soon as she hit it.
Tennessee that close to pulling off the upset, but Oklahoma stays undefeated. They win this one by a final score of 9-8 in 10 innings. Incredible game, and the Sooners stay unbeaten. What more can you say, Ruben?
Wow, that's why we're here. That's why I'm here. Miss seeing this kind of stuff.
Jada Coleman winds up the hero for Oklahoma.
They're going to get the field.